Hey, you guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this message may find you. It's your girl, G's, aka Louise. No, not aka. It's G's Louise, aka Chef Jewel. I am so sleepy, but I had wanted to get on here and talk to y'all real quick about what I've been. I just wanted to just touch on a subject, right? Which would be out with the end. Out with the old and in with the new, right? And I'm saying this, right, because when you connect to God, right, and you're in his presence, I just got to say this. God really knows what you need. I don't care what course you take. I don't care who you listen to, who your mentor is. I don't care. God is the foundation, should be the center of everything that you do. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he is your guide. The spirit, your spirit inside of you, right, is the center. And if it's not grounded in foundation, right, then you won't really have, like, I know there's been times that anybody, I don't care who you are, you feel like you're going in circles. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what you're doing. It's like you're so confused, right? And which way to go and how to go. It's like constant battle of confusion. Your life doesn't end up in a good space. You're constantly trying to figure things out. It's like, that's not life. Okay? Life is meant to be adventurous. And I feel like when I say out with the old belief systems, old thought patterns, old routines, old things that have kept you stuck, things that you know are like, this don't feel good. It's not it. I don't want it. It's not what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, instead of sitting in that same space, complaining about the same thing, because and I'm telling you, we all do this. And the crazy part is, this is what makes us mental. When they be like, oh, mental health, because this is a mental health. This is what makes you mental. When you literally are sitting there in the same space, talking about the same thing that you don't want and you want to change it, but you're doing the same thing to get you what you don't want, to render you the same results of what you just do not like. That's where it gets to be redundant, number one. Not to mention, you just so tired. But it's crazy how this is how I know we mental, because you really think that if you stay in the same space and you keep doing the same thing, you really believe that something different is going to happen. Like you truly think that. And that's what makes us crazy. Out with the old, in with the new. And the only way to do that is to get grounded and line up and listen to your spirit. Listen to your guidance. Understand you're co-creating. You're doing. God is going to say, all right, go over here, bust this move. You like, all right, I'm going to go bust the move. That's how y'all meet in the middle. That's how things start to move in a positive forward motion. The only reason why things are stuck and they're not moving is because of the fact that you're not moving. You're staying stuck mentally. You're staying stuck in your old ways, your old routines, your old people, places, and things. There's no way that you could stay stuck in old ways, people, places, and things, and then see something different in the future. You're going to get what you always got. It's a fact. Every day should be an adventure. Literally, you should wake up like, well, what's today gonna bring? You know what I'm saying? And don't expect the worst. You don't. Why? Why should you? You don't, especially if you're moving accordingly, you should expect things to be falling in place. You should expect those deals to go through. You should expect good partnerships because of who you are. That's the move. I really truly believe that we have put ourselves in the deepest holes, and we're acting like we don't have nothing to do with why we in the hole. You don't have nothing to do with why this is this way. Wrong. And wrong again. And I can't read from Jesus Calling anymore. So I haven't been doing them, because it not only does it mess up the YouTube algorithm, but also it's copyright. So somebody wrote this book, Sarah Young. So I can't read it every day, and I can't get ratings off of that. But I can say this. He says, and I encourage people to go get a Jesus Calling book, because it's amazing in navigational tools for your day. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just simple. It's short. I don't like to read long passages. I don't like to do that. I really don't like reading the Bible. But I can say, and I've said this before, the children's Bible is off the chain, y'all. Like, for people like me, like the average person, I don't really read a lot of books. I'm not like heavy in the books. I read the necessary books. And like some books that are really, really super stupid thick, I'll audio those. You know what I'm saying? But this is real short and simple and sweet. I can read you the readings, but like this right here where he says, do not fear change, for I am making you a new creation, with old things passing away and new things continually on the horizon. So you might not know what's on the horizon, right? You might not know what's around the bend. You might not know what's happening, because I understand that. Like, it's very scary. It's like, what? Where am I? What? Like, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But I can say, as the momentum picks up and you start to see it flowing, I'm telling you, I don't know who I'm talking to, but just go with that flow. You might not even know where the flow is going, but guess what? The flow is flowing and it feels good. So get in the flow and stay there. Don't mess it up. Let those old ways pass away. Even though you're attached to them and it's something that you're familiar with and it feels good to you and it's a comfort, that doesn't mean it's good for you. Let it go. Let it fall to the wayside. It's easy to make idle of routine. You've built routines around your life based on comfortability, based on, traumas, based on all these things. Let things come anew. Ask God to renew your mind. Ask him to let you see the ways. Like, give you the wisdom. Thank God for your mind. Every day, thank him. Especially if your mind is sharp. Thank God for your mind. Even if it isn't sharp, thank him every day. Because I bet you it'll get sharper by the day. Because without a renewing of the mind, everything else will stay old. You have to do it. This is a dig within. This is not nothing. This is nothing outside. There's no outside job about this. Like when I first started the video, I'm saying there's nobody you could pay. There's no therapist. This is an inside job all day long. And everything that I do in my life's work is healing from the inside out. Because I know now it's bigger than food. And I'm a plant-based chef. I always talk about food and how it affects the mental. But it's bigger than food. It's bigger than food. It's bigger than fitness. It's bigger than meditation. That's like me saying, let me take some herbs, but I just ate pork chops. Like you're full of that shit. You're full of that shit. Try not to cuss, but you're full of it. And then you want to put some good over top of it and think that's going to make it better. Nah, you got to get all that shit out. Out with the old, in with the new. Ladies, you want to know why you can't lose weight? Your stress has shut down your receptors to even take in nutrients. You got to calm down. You got to think. You got to breathe. That's what I told the lady at the organization that I work with. Breathe. She's worked up. Breathe. I'm the queen of getting worked up. So I breathe. I got to breathe. I need you to breathe. Whoever is not out there feeling like they're living their best life. Like one of my colleagues said yesterday, it was yesterday as a matter of fact, he said, man, I'm living life, man. He said, I get up, every day is brand new. It's just a new adventure. He's an older man. And when he said that, it just rang so true with me and what journey I'm on. And you guys need to get locked into what journey you're on. And you need to find out your path. And you can only do that by getting connected with divine and understanding who he is to you and understanding who you are to him. And once y'all know once you understand that bond that you have, the sky is the limit. Your full potential is in full, I'm talking about, it's put into full motion, like slowly, but it starts to show, and then you just start seeing, and then it's like, oh, it starts to unravel in front of you as you're walking. You don't have to pre-plan and find out, and what did he say? Invade your areas. What did he say? He said something about that. Planning, resist you and embrace I am. Make idle of routine. Although each day contains 24 hours single presence. He said something about. He said something about making a plan. Hold on. Do not fear. I'm changing. You clean the old ways. Okay, so pretty much when you resist the renewing, you know, the things that are coming to you into your life that are new, you're kind of like scared of that. You scared, you know, because you like, I'm not used to that, but get used to it, right? Because he's saying when you cling to your old ways and sameness, you resist the work within me. You resist the work that he's doing in you. So why would you want to resist something that's good for you? Only reason why you're doing it is because it's not familiar. That's the only reason why you're doing it. I know why, because I do it. I've done it. I'm not doing it anymore because, you know, I understand. But yeah, you're only doing that because you're worried about, you know, well, I'm just not used to that. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. So many people don't want to try food because they don't know. They want to eat what they're used to. They don't want to try nothing new. But staying in your sameness and clinging to your old ways is you resisting my work within you. I'm trying to do something here. Get out the way. Get out the way. Breathe. Till next time. You already know. I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.